The Seminoles are gearing up for regular season action, tipping off November 6th. And the Florida State Athletics Department is already game planning, giving the team an assist with media training.
We need to put them in positions to be successful when they're off the court in things that we as media relations professionals can control. And by giving them practice with professionals who can give them good advice, I think that we're putting them on the right track to being successful.
With college student athletes always under the watchful public eye, ACC Network sideline reporter Lauricia Harris and Dave O'Brien of the New England Sports Network stopped by FSU to provide the team with some helpful preseason tips.
A lot of mistakes that players make sometimes is eye contact, but I think that's kind of common across the board. Sometimes we, the media, do it ourselves when we're asking a question or if we are the one being interviewed. Eye contact is a big thing. Oftentimes you see players stumble if it's a question that catches them off guard. And so that's why trainings like this are effective, because it allows you to just constantly flow, even if you are hit with a question you were not expecting at all.
These sessions are really important because understanding what the media needs is very important. And giving them what they need and giving the message that your program wants to provide are very important. But I think that those short 1 or 2 answers are death for us. Like, yeah, thank you very much. Boom, that's the end.
I was just hoping to get more advice on just thinking off the top of the dome, whether it's post-game interview as live and just being more comfortable. I think him just saying don't be repetitive in your answers, I think that's something that I kind of struggled with last year, but he just said don't be repetitive and just breathe, relax, take your time. So instead of saying I feel what should I say? Or could I say I believe so-and-so?
Well, you could, it's more, I don't want that to be rehearsed.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't want it to be rehearsed that you're starting it with something different. I just want you to be aware that, okay, I did just answer those 3 questions in a row. I started, it's like the same sentence structures.
These training sessions are giving students an opportunity to hone their on-camera skills before they hit prime time, where they will hold court in front of a national viewing audience.
Media trainings are important because it allows the player or whoever is receiving the training to know how to properly answer questions and also present themselves in a manner that they would be pleased with once they watch it back and see themselves.
When it comes to giving the players the biggest chance for success on and off the court, no program is doing more than the Florida State Athletics Department.
I think it's invaluable. The biggest thing I think it accomplishes, it gets the athlete comfortable. Being in front of a camera, being with talent, speaking into a microphone, and giving answers that can be thoughtful, can lead people into some insight into the program. It's just mostly important for a lot of young athletes don't get in front of the camera very much, and they're not in broadcast settings all that much. This gives them a comfort level and a confidence level to take into doing the real thing.
You're going to do hundreds of these, and it's going to become all hat. So as you've progressed through and gotten comfortable with Tom, you've gotten much better. And this is why we're here. I think that we are putting our players in position to have learned from people who do this for a living, learn the ins and outs of interviewing and how they can best present themselves on, in our case, many times, national television, when the whole country, the whole world is watching what they say. And I think that people who are not the players, who are not in sports, easily and quickly make generalizations about student athletes. And it's my goal that our student athletes come across on TV polished, they know what they're talking about.
Once media training is complete, with the media game plan in hand, these Florida State student athletes will be ready for any interview that comes their way. I'm Chloe Harden for Knows All Access.